Hey everybody, this video brings us out to my hometown, and don't mind the grogginess of my voice. It is way too early in the morning, but the reason why I'm up this early in the morning is because it is Sean's first day of fourth grade. Yes, I have a fourth grader. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's kind of insane that my son is getting so ridiculously old. Only less than a year? He's gonna be in the double digits. I'm an old man, but unfortunately we won't be seeing Sean in today's video. It's the end of Sean being in every video during the week, but don't worry, on the weekends he'll still be in videos. You'll still be seeing Sean. If you're a fan of Sean in these videos, he will still be popping up from time to time, just not every single day anymore. But before I pass this, I have to, you gotta do it. It's the good luck. You gotta flip the thingy there for good luck. Anyway, or because I have OCD, probably the OCD. But anyway, so drop Sean off at school. Now, what's the fun for today? What fun adventure are we going to go on today now that the summer is unofficially over? Chores, errands. I have things I have to do today. We gotta go to the post office. I have a screw in a tire I've got to get fixed, so that's fun. Not in this car, in my van. So I gotta get the tire fixed. I've got to buy a new, what's it called, a flange or a hinge or whatever for the toilet. I think it's called a flange for the toilet, which is fun. I have to fix that because my toilet keeps running because, well, the flange, if that's what it's called, is old, I guess, and worn out and needs to be replaced. So I've got chores to do today. That's my fun of today. So all right, let's go do chores together. Yay, fun. All right, let's go. Okay, so ran home quick to get the packages that I need to drop off at the post office. Although with that being said, I think I might take care of the van first, because again, I do have a nail, or should I say a screw in the tire right there that I have to get hopefully patched. Hopefully they don't have to replace the entire tire. We'll find out about that. But you can hear in the background some very good news. Look at this. They're cutting down the tree back there. I did not request that. I did not pay for that. So we have these new neighbors that live over there, and they've been cutting down trees. They've been taking down like all the trees on their property, and they've been doing a lot of work to their property, which is awesome. It looks fantastic. Apparently they're getting the tree in the back of the tree in the back of their yard cut down. And I say their yard because that tree's not on their property. It's on my property. That's not their tree. That's absolutely 100% my tree. I have a blueprint or whatever they call it of the property. That tree does not sit on their property at all. In fact, behind my shed there was a big pile of sticks, because over the years I've just had other bushes taken down and little trees taken down and just big sticks that have fallen out of the trees. And I've just thrown them in a big pile behind the shed. Last week, that pile was gone. So I think the lady thinks that my shed goes right up to the end of my property and then just stops there, and everything behind my shed is hers. That's not the case. So I'm not complaining. I'm not going to say anything because this tree is absolutely dying. It's starting to die. You can see there's no leaves on the top of it. It needs to come down. This tree's been needing to come down for a couple of years now, and I just haven't had the money to do it. So the fact that she's taking care of it for me because she thinks it's her tree, I'm just going to zip my lip and let them do their job. That is awesome. That is a win for me. I'm pretty happy about that. Or maybe what I should do is let them take it down and then run up there going, "What are you doing? That's my tree!" Give them a scare. Nah, I guess I won't do that. Okay, so first things first, have to put some more air in this tire. The tire actually is holding air. It's just it's losing air slowly. It's a slow leak. So the good news is I can drive this then to, I don't think it's towed. I can drive this to the tire place that's right up the street. So I'm not driving very far on a tire losing air. Oh, there's a spider that decided to make a, oh God, there he is. Well, God, really, Mr. Spider? Really? Of all the places, Mr. Spider or Mrs. Spider, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go. All right, let's see if I can do this. I don't want to necessarily kill the spider, but it can't be there. That's for sure. Ha! Well, that worked. So anyway, if you're wondering how you know how much PSI needs to be in your tires, open your door. You can see right here on the side, it'll tell you exactly how many pounds per square inch are in your tires. Looks like the rear tire have 80 PSI, the spare has 80, and the fronts only have, wow, 65. That is a bit of a difference. I guess that makes sense in a cargo van, why the front and back would be such a big difference. So anyway, 80 PSI is what I need for the back tire. These all were correct. I checked all my tires. They were all correct. They all had the correct amount of air in them. The the tire over here though had like 30 something PSI, so way off. But like I said, it is still holding air. It's a slow leak, so as long as I put some air in, as long as I put 80 pounds of air inside this, I can drive up the street. It's extremely noisy out here right now with the sound of them, that beautiful sound of them cutting down the tree back there. So happy about that. And the actual air pump there, putting air in my tire. With that being said, I've never had to put air in one of my van tires before. This is taking a little while. I've been double checking. There's a gauge on the actual air pump, and I do have this tire gauge as well. I've been double checking. It is filling. It is actually filling up. It's just taking a little while. These tires are much larger than a standard car tire, so I guess that's maybe why, but it's filling. It's filling very, very slowly. My tire has been filled with air, at least for the time being, with enough air to get me out here to CJ's Tire Automotive Services. I've been bringing my vehicles out here for like decades now. Ever since I first started driving, I've been bringing my vehicles out here to get their tires replaced and repaired, just because they're, I don't know, the best around in my opinion. They have the best prices out of all the different places in the area. There's like 10 different places within a very short radius that I could get my tires fixed at, and I've come to find that they have the best prices. So that's why I bring my vehicles out here. You find a place you like and you stick with them. That's what I do. So I'm hoping they can just patch the tire. That'll be a heck of a lot cheaper than having to get it replaced. Though with that being said, I'm probably gonna need 4 new tires come next year. So if they do have to replace the tire, they can't patch it, maybe I'll just get 4 new tires put on. That's gonna be really expensive. I don't wanna do that today. And now I play the waiting game. This is the worst part about having to get a tire fixed, is that once you drop it off, I mean, unless you have somebody who can pick you up and take you somewhere and then bring you back, you just have to wait. And normally I just sit in the waiting room, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing today, but kind of wish that this was open at the moment. Spirit Halloween, look at this. I actually haven't been in my local Spirit Halloween yet. I think they just opened up like last week, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to go inside here right now, maybe do some shopping, but they don't open until 11. 11? Why so late, Spirit Halloween? Again, I would love to go inside here and do some shopping to kill some time, but unfortunately, they are closed at the moment. So pretty awesome this is here. In fact, I might run back out here later on today, because there are some things I wanted to look for inside Spirit Halloween, but again, not yet, because they're not open yet. So I guess I'm just gonna sit in a waiting room and, I don't know, play Geometry Dash on my phone, probably. Although I guess I could kill time by going over to the Target, which is right in that shopping center right over there, but I don't know, it's a little further than I want to walk. It's a course. The Target, of course, is in the furthest corner of the shopping center, so I don't know. I really don't feel like walking over there. Plus, on top of that, this is a very busy road with no crosswalk, so do I want to be crossing the street? No, I'll probably just wait here. Okay, so it's about an hour or so later, and my tire has officially been fixed. Thankfully, they were just able to patch it. Did not have to get a whole new tire, though. Maybe in November. They said they were doing a big tire sale, so maybe in November I'll get new tires. Again, it'll probably be still stupid expensive, so we'll see about that come November. But anyway, tire has been fixed, and now I'm here at Target. I decided to come over after all. Did not walk over, but drove over. I don't know, I need to get some groceries, some things like that. Again, just running errands today, and I'm out of, what am I out of? I think I'm out of tea. I need tea, maybe some cereal. I don't need a lot, just a couple things. Well, this kind of stinks. The tea is actually on sale this week, 2 for $12, but they only have 1 6-pack left of my tea, my unsweetened pure leaf. So I think I'm gonna just pass on that and maybe buy myself a 12 12 case down here for, what is it, like $13.50, which is a little bit more expensive, but still cheaper in the long run, kind of, sort of. I don't know, I'm buying that. The good news, though, is that they're not out of my potato chips. I need some of these as well, the Grandma Utz potato chips. I love these. They are my favorite. Out of all the different kettle-cooked chips in the world, those right there are the best. And usually they're out of them because I think everybody else knows they're the best. So, all right, I'm getting those. You know how they say not to shop on an empty stomach? I have a very empty stomach at the moment. I'm starving. I need some lunch. And I'm kind of tempted to just buy everything here right now. I'm thinking I need some chocolate bars as well, right? I mean, who doesn't need Hershey chocolate bars with almonds? Hershey's with almonds. Again, shopping on an empty stomach, terrible idea. But I did say out in the parking lot I needed cereal, so I am gonna pick some of that up as well. I just never know what cereal to get. There's always so many different choices, and I always kind of want all of them. Right now at home, I do have like maybe a quarter of a box left of Life. I've been enjoying Life, so I think once again I'm gonna get myself a Life. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, this box seems so tiny. That's it. That's the largest box they have. The family size. I guess if you have a family of just one, it's the family size. Okay, I'm thinking that's gonna do it. That's enough stuff. Didn't really come in for chips. Did not come in for chocolate bars, but I bought them anyway. I'm tempted by the Edamons softies here, so delicious, but I gotta keep going. I need to actually go to a grocery store and buy real food, so I'm leaving. And because I'm not a terrible human being, I'm going to put my cart away. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it can be done. You can put your carts away, people. Anyway, so like I said, I should probably now go to a grocery store and buy some real food, maybe some hamburger meat, some chicken, some stuff like that, but I still got too much stuff to do. I still have to go to the post office. I still have to go to where am I going? To Ace to get a new flange. Then I have to actually fix the toilet. So I'm feeling lazy. I'm thinking Sonic for lunch. I haven't had Sonic in a while. Yeah, why not? I haven't had Sonic in like, I don't know, over a year or so for some reason. I used to eat here all the time back when they first opened, and I'm salivating right now. I'm so hungry, but I don't know. I kind of just stopped eating here. I think it's because I don't eat fast food as much as I used to because it's too expensive, inflation or whatever. It's getting way too costly to eat out. I used to do it all the time because it was like $5 for a meal, not a big deal. Now it's like $15 for a meal. It's insane. So I eat at home a lot more now, but I do miss their burgers and their tater tots, but most of all, vanilla Coke, and real vanilla Coke with syrup. That's what I miss the most. Well, at least my belly is now full, but again, still have a whole bunch of things to do. Gotta go to Ace now to pick up a new toilet flange, if that's what it's even called. Again, I have no idea. I know what the piece is. I just don't know the name. Doesn't matter. Still have stuff to do. You learn something new every day. It's not called a flange. It's called a flapper. That's what it's called. Though I don't know which one I need. I want to say last time I bought some, it was these right here. So I'm thinking I just need another one of these for $8. That should possibly do the trick. I've replaced these before. I just never remember which ones I need to buy. So I'm thinking this flapper, because this is the #1 brand in toilet flappers, Corky. So I'm gonna buy a Corky toilet flapper and replace the one I have at home. Now I want to know, what is a flange? What am I thinking of? What was I thinking of? Leave comments down below. Flange. What could that possibly be that I've replaced before? I know I've replaced a flange before. I just don't know what that is. Comments down below. I'm lost. I was hoping what I could say to you guys was, well, a quick trip to the post office and then back home to fix the toilet, but there's a strange amount of cars here for noon on a Monday, so this might take a little longer than I had anticipated. Oh, never mind. That was easy peasy. Nobody in there had their packages ready, so everybody's in there taping up things and labeling things. All my stuff's ready to go, so I was in and out. All right, let's go fix a toilet. Yay! All right, back home. Time to replace the flapper, not the flange. Again, you learn something new every single day. So if your toilet is making this sound here, like a drippy sound, that's not a good thing. And probably if your toilet is making that sound, maybe every like 5 or so minutes, your toilet basically sounds like it's flushing itself. That's because the water from the tank here is dripping slowly down into the bowl like it would if you flushed your toilet. The issue is it's not supposed to be doing that unless you do flush your toilet. So the flapper over time does start to deteriorate and wear away because it is just rubber. So it starts to leak. So all you have to do is take the top off your tank, pop that out, put the new one on. Again, it's super easy. It's made of rubber, and you should be good to go in theory. Hopefully this fixes the issue. And don't worry, that's clean water. It's the same water that comes out of your spigot. If you can wash your hands with the water in your spigot, you can touch the water in your tank. The water in the bowl, yeah, don't touch that. I suddenly feel like I'm on an episode of Ask This Old House. So the first thing you have to do also is shut off the water to your tank right there. And then you could just flush it. And it should not fill back up, which is what you want. So just let all the water drain out. And there you go. And now you have a tank with no water in it that you can easily do stuff inside of. Okay, so the flapper has been replaced. It took me all of like 4 seconds to do that. It's honestly super crazy easy. So now to see if this still makes a leaking sound once I fill this back up. If it does, then it's a whole nother issue of replacing rubber washers and gaskets and maybe even this thing right here. I don't know the names of all the pieces of a toilet, but it could involve some more work, which I don't want to do today, and I'm not going to do today. So let's see what happens here when I fill the tank back up. If it still makes a dripping sound, then it wasn't the flapper, or at least it wasn't just the flapper. It would be something else. So again, this is super crazy easy to do. I've had this issue in the past where my toilet was leaking, and I just again replaced the flapper, and it fixed all the issues. I'm sure if you have toilets at your house, which I'm sure you do, you've had this issue in the past as well. You've probably fixed this issue in the past yourself. If you haven't, if you hire a plumber, don't. It's a super crazy easy fix of just replacing the flapper, which does look kind of gross, but it's not that gross. Anyways, it's about to finish filling up here. As you can see, the tank is filling up with water, and it's off. And I am still hearing dripping. So that may have not actually fixed the issue. I might have to replace some other parts of the toilet to get this to fix. I was hoping it was something easy like that because again, I've had this issue in the past and it was something easy like again just a flapper needing to be replaced, but I still hear dripping. So it might be the washer or the gasket or whatever they call it, and then this thing right here might need to get replaced. I've done that before in the past too. It's not difficult. It's just a lot more work that involves like taking pieces apart and taking the tank off, and it's more of a bigger process. But I don't want to do that today. I don't have time to do that today, so not going to do that today. But yeah, I still hear dripping. So all right, well, I tried. Usually 9 times out of 10 that fixes the issue. But of course, this is that one time where it doesn't fix the issue. Now I've got to deal with that, but on a later day. All right, guys. Well, on that note, I'm going to call it quits for today. I've done enough as it is. I do not feel like taking a toilet apart. That'll be for another time somewhere down the road, maybe next week or later on this week or something. I don't know. Not doing that today, though. So at least I got the tire fixed. That seems to be good. Knock on. There's no wood around here. I was gonna say, knock on wood. The tire is fixed. The leak is fine. There's no issues. There we go. That seems to be okay. But whatever. The toilet still needs to be fixed. I got my packages sent out. I did some grocery shopping. I got things done today. I'm happy. And the tree is still coming down. Happy to hear that sound of chainsaws in the background, knowing that my tree is coming down that I've been wanting to take down, and I don't have to pay for it. I love my new neighbors. They're awesome. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for today. So As always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro Rest Stop t-shirts, proceeds both from Spreadshirt and for Patreon do help support the show and they keep the show going, so I really do appreciate it. And if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag broken toilet if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, because it is still broken and I do still have to fix it. But again, different day, not today. But all right guys, that's gonna do it. Man, I love that sound. All right, so like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.